Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Madison, and I'm curious to know if you enjoy nature. Does our beautiful land draw you in? Does it make you want to be one with it? I know that I personally have always had these feelings towards nature, and I've always wanted to protect it. I was really devastated when I learned just how many trees get torn down just to create pencils and paper. It was devastating to me because there are so many other reasons why these forests are torn down than just to create these products. The continuation of deforestation is accelerating climate change, which in turn could lead to the extinction of humans on Earth if we don't correct this. Let's discuss how deforestation is connected to climate change and how it affects us. First, let's begin by going over what deforestation is. Deforestation is one of the main causes to accelerating climate change, as we just said. Deforestation is the clearing of forest areas, which affects climate change because forests are an important part of regulating the global climate and air quality. Trees filter carbon dioxide out of the air and in turn release oxygen in its place. And forests work as carbon sinks, taking in more carbon from the atmosphere than they release. Having fewer forests results in slower rates of carbon dioxide filtration, which just increases the greenhouse effects driving climate change, according to the Gales Opposing Viewpoints online collection. Often forests are felled to make way for livestock and agriculture, which these industries create emissions, compounding the effects of the tree loss. A lot of environmental damage that stems from raising livestock is through the animal waste and the inability to properly dispose of it. As well as they tend to tear down trees to make land for crops, and one of those crops is soybeans, which is one of the main contributors to livestock's food, according to the Humane Society International. Now that you know how deforestation can contribute to climate change, let's discuss the effects that climate change has on our planet. Due to deforestation accelerating climate change, it could bring the extinction of humans on Earth. Deforestation can directly affect the temperature of a region, making hot days hotter through decreased tree cover and less transpiration, which occurs when trees absorb water from the soil and then release it as moisture, cooling the air. As deforestation fuels climate change in turn it brings frequency to wildfires, further threatening forests and their habitats. Wildfires have become more frequent and intense as climate change leads to extended droughts and extreme heat waves, as we have seen and experienced in our western states and in other parts of North America. Now, COVID-19 has brought to the forefront the potential risks associated with unchecked deforestation. Although scientists are still trying to figure out exactly how COVID-19 emerged, there's an abundance of evidence that shows that land use change, especially deforestation in tropical regions, is the key driver in increasing the transmission of deadly pathogens from animals to humans. 1 in every 3 outbreaks of new and emerging diseases, such as the Nipah virus, Zika virus, and the Ebola virus, are all linked to deforestation, according to SACS. Now that you know how deforestation and extinction of humans on Earth is connected, let's wrap up. The continuation of deforestation is accelerating climate change, and in turn, it could lead to the extinction of humans if we don't work to correct this now. I hope that you now have a better understanding on how these two things are connected and are willing to make the changes that we need for our planet to continue on. Thank you for your time and consideration.